So Don's enjoying the paper, the Sunday paper, the $4 paper.
Getting lighter paper.
For a few minutes before we take off to get the turkey. We just re-upped for 6 months. We had a conversation about it. We did. And it's costing us $1.13 a day, something like that. And we don't get a delivered paper on Saturday.
Right.
And
we do get online access.
We do have online access. But you're telling me that in this $4 expensive Sunday paper, that Parade magazine isn't included anymore?
I saw the announcement last week, and it's in here again today, that today is official. There is no Parade magazine. It's gone digital.
Wow, and the little tiny thing on the inside, too. Yeah.
The other thing, the poor newspaper, I feel for them. So we had a real tragedy here yesterday in Raleigh, the Christmas parade. And all they could do is change the front page and put a QR code to get to the article. It's just, you know, you would have thought the thing happened at 9 o'clock yesterday morning.
Well, in the morning, before noon. Early.
You would have thought they would have been some, but they're just not set up for that type of news cycle anymore. So, you know, they only print the paper once a day. But I'm sure within 5 years, I won't have to worry about home delivery, because there won't be any home delivery. They're going to cancel it. And then I was wondering, I wonder if before I die, if I die before the last printed newspaper home delivery goes away, or
you could
expires first.
Right, you could see the last one in your lifetime. I told Dawn, I said, Guardian Angel really relies on newspaper donations for wrapping things, and they're not the only thrift store that does that, and that we really ought to start giving them all of our newspaper, because we have not been doing that.
Well, when we were getting the milk and all the glass jars from
the farm, when we were doing the farm order,
farm order, we were using the newspaper to wrap up all the glass jars, so they didn't rattle and or help keep them from being breaking. So we consumed quite a bit of our newspaper then, but ever since we quit doing the farm orders, I've just been putting them in the recycle bin.
Yeah. So
the landfills will probably appreciate the fact, because I understand that one of the things that anthropologists and archaeologists like is they love digging through landfills and finding these old newspapers, because once you stack them up, they're pretty good, and they preserves them pretty well in these landfills.
We'll start setting it aside for your Guardian Angel.
Yeah.
I'll haul it up there. It shouldn't be too hard for us to put a newspaper box, to just throw it into a cardboard box, and I just carry it up there.
I had I'll try to find my little gizmo that kept the newspaper.
Well, no ice in the water bowls this morning. It's in the 40s out here. It's like not going on 9. But it's not going to get any warmer the whole day, and it's windy. You got your chicken? Good stuff. I got to cook another one today. I warmed up the last of it. I started putting the broth in a pot. Little bit of chicken with the broth, and warming it up so it's both wet and not cold, since it's cold outside now. In the summertime, it being cold, who cares? But now, warm is good. I'm not doing it every morning, but I am still coming down and giving this tree a gallon of water a lot of days. Make sure it stays happy and healthy. It will turn red, and it will be really pretty for a few days, but last year it was really late too, so. Hi guys. They're doing better about me going up and down the stairs than they were. Oh, Gray. Gray finished her chicken, so she's going to Panther's bowl. Grabbing Panther's chicken. She must be really hungry this morning. You be a good buddy and put up with it, okay? We're headed to get our turkey at the farmer's market. It's a yearly tradition been going on.
I thought you already had a turkey.
Yeah, you. That's right. Anyway, we're going to check out the turnpike construction. I verified that although there's a little bit of stuff in here, it's certainly not anything that we need to deviate around. There's no huge weight or anything. Yep, you and Jules just go through that light.
No, the guy behind me and the guy behind him.
Oh, goodness, yeah. Stopping will get you hit.
Yeah. Well, I went that was I just thought, you know, I didn't even look in my mirror, but
yeah, Don's actually driving right now, which is unusual, but he's actually driving right now.
I'm actually driving, yes.
All right, we're coming up on the construction zone. Don thinks the sign just said new traffic pattern versus also having a date, but I admit I had looked down and didn't catch it. So we're gonna find out here really quick. Well, the right lane isn't closed, so that's one sign. You know, the last few days all week, the right lane's been closed because the asphalt trucks have been...
I'm predicting just this way is going to go across and the other way is going to be next.
Oh, we're going straight, baby. We're going straight. Yeah. And yet the other side is still on the loop.
So they're going to go
So like I said, the signs were different dates in the two directions. Well, that's not very smooth there, guys.
Which side do you want me to go
It doesn't matter.
There's nobody coming.
Wow, check it out. Ooh. Well, other than that one rough spot right at the very beginning, I'd say it looked pretty good.
Yeah, I got a sneaky feeling this is not the final coat of asphalt. I think once they get completely done, they'll go by and probably redo that.
Well, they made their date, and I didn't see a lot of activity out there today, Sunday, because they're behind, so that's good. Tonight's going to be really cold. It's going to be colder than the 26 we had the other night. It could be like 22 or something, so they're not going to be out here early tomorrow morning at any point. Right now it's perfectly probably warm for most activity over there. Maybe not cement, but certainly for asphalt. But
right.
All right, so the door over there behind the white truck, the van, is where Rainbow Meadow Farms is, but we go in the main entrance here. Well, Sandra was looking well.
Yeah.
Don's carrying the ground pork. I bought 8 pounds, 2 pounds of hamburger, and a pack of bacon just because it looks so darn good I could not buy it. Our turkey is 17 pounds and something. I always tell her it's got to be at least 16. But I don't push for 20 anymore.
That's right.
But it's 17 pounds. Don's got it loaded up in the cooler. You gonna show it to me?
Yeah, try.
Well, it's all in the bag, but yeah.
Well, yeah, well, it's...
So how much was it? 17 and what? 17.27. Yep, there it is. There it is.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, we supported our local small family farmer today.
Yeah, absolutely. It's not a bad guess.
It's very full over here. There was a few openings there on the left, but the parking lot's not very vacant today. It's pretty full.
For 46 degrees.
You want to park next to the Mach-E?
Yeah, we'll park next to the Mach-E.
Yeah, for as cold as it is. Oh, you're letting Jules park.
I'm letting Jules. I noticed a while ago when I backed into the parking place at the farmer's market, well, there's nobody's waiting.
That she was offering it.
Yeah, and she
nicely done.
She picked the right parking place too.
Wow, yeah, she split the difference between the Mach-E and the car on the other side. Yeah. Mach-E is off to our, as you can see, is off to our right. Well, I thought she was good, so this whole pull forward and back up one more time, in my opinion, was totally unnecessary, but yeah. All right. Well, this space is not so much, but it's hard over here. They're not all straight. This one's straight though, but yeah.
I would definitely say the girl is splitting.
Yeah. Did I say we were at Yates Mill? You know, sometimes I think it's just obvious. Sorry, we're at Yates Mill. I've got my battery operated hand warmer in my pocket today.
Yeah, I got my gloves on.
Yeah.
It's cooler out here than it looks.
It's not warm. Thankfully, over there in the woods where the trail is, as we walk around, the wind will be blocked pretty good. Now we've got some duckies in the pond over here. They will get some hooded mergansers over the winter, but it might be a little early for them to have arrived yet. I don't know. These are not mallards, though. I'll have to check out what these are. And I'll be wishing I had my real lens. Oh, maybe they are mallards. There's a lot of leaves down, and you got a lot more visibility off of the pond mill trail today. Mill pond trail, excuse me.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, look at the pretty red color up here still.
Yeah, I agree.
Well, Donnie, I don't think we're going to see any great water snakes sunning themselves on the bricks today.
Nope.
Too chilly for that.
No sun.
We're on our second time around after a stop at the car for chapstick. Well, lip gloss.
Yeah, lip gloss, that's right.
So, mill tour start at 1 p.m. in 30 minutes, and that is the miller. He's at the wrong window to throw the lever to start the wheel, but he's checking things out. It's from 1 to 4 today, so I imagine there's at least 3 tours, maybe 6. I don't know. We've done the tour many a time. Today won't be the day. It's probably the last one until March. They usually stop in the winter.
Right. Yeah, that's correct. They don't do them in the winter.
Well, we missed the spill, but the wheel is running. Donnie made it 3 laps. My watch says 1 hour and 27 minutes, 2.6 miles, pace of 33 per mile.
Yeah, mine says an hour and 5, I think.
Yeah, well, that's...
No, it says 1:05. I'm sorry, I've read the time, not the...
Well, you don't have your glasses on, so Skip tried to read your watch. So we're on Lake Wheeler, which is just west of Wake Tech and the other turnpike construction zone we went through earlier today, and you can see that they are building the soundproofing walls along the side up there.
Yeah.
You can just see that overpass in the distance looking left when heading into downtown. Well, I made the trek into Walmart, and let's just say this store did not disappoint, and I was as equally frustrated with my shopping trip today as I have been every other time the past 2 or 3 months.
What's wrong?
Out of everything. Can't navigate the store either because of stuff not put up or the big carts for the people picking for people that won't go in the store anymore.
Yeah.
Several things I wanted to buy that I had to make substitutions I didn't want to make, or had to go to the other side of the store to get because the one spot where they had the coffee filters was totally out, but the other side of the store had them. I mean, it was just a disaster. They disappointed me again. So did you pick the Tesla shopping section? The blue Y.
Oh, I missed it. I was asleep. I didn't know it drove up. It wasn't there when I pulled up.
We're Sunday driving, stopping in the middle of the road. There's obviously nobody behind us.
You got a big wood chip pile there.
Yep.
And those stumps.
And they got logs ready to be put on flatbeds and carried off. And
yeah, you can see the pine. They saved the pine. That's going to be turned into something.
Yep.
That length, that's probably not lumber.
Right,
That
paper,
length,
maybe paper.
Yeah.
Well, that's a good warm spot for him. Haven't seen Stripe for a while. Hopefully he'll show up soon. It's only 5:30. Morris and Marty are already in the Cat Hotel on the heating pad. I'm going to try to get the other 2 roof sections done, mostly so I can put up the bricks associated with those roof sections and kind of clean up this area a little bit. I think Sam is coming to visit tomorrow, and I want to have the counter space, and I'd just like to try to finish that up. We had us a great nap. Perfect Sunday afternoon nap, and Now I got to get a few things done. I've got my chicken cooling over here for the kitties. There's no sense burning my fingers. I'll give that a few more minutes before I pull it off the bone. Are you putting me up my other shelf? I ordered a third one.
That's right.
I think this one is going to go, straight to Christmas.
Okay.
Like, you know, I've got my Janko, I think that's the right word, my little tiny 1970s collection of Christmas figurines. They're all about 6 or 8 inches tall.
Yeah.
I think they might go up there.
Okay.
So it might take me a day or two to load it, but thank you for hanging it for me.
Yeah.
I have nothing but good things to say about this. I lifted one at Guardian Angel this week that was like, this one is 5 feet. I'm going to say the one at Guardian Angel was 4. And that one was solid and heavy, and I'm glad we've got this style. This one is good. It's much more flexible in how you hang it. And it's also lighter. And it ain't going nowhere after Donnie gets it up there. Alright, Donnie's done hanging it. And the fact that it's too short for the width of the window is totally my fault. And I really wanted one for the green room anyway. So I'm going to order one 1 foot longer. We're going to move this one into the green one. And we're going to put the other one up over here. This is the one we'll really see all the time. And it should be a little bit wider, but not shorter. And that should look fine. So I wanted another one for the green room anyway. Alrighty, the roof is finished. Check it out, Donnie.
Wow, look at that.
Yeah, these angled roof pieces that you have to attach to the little tilting things are, they're tricky. The thing underneath here that lets it be at an angle, it's tricky. But it's all set. It's all set, and there's our ribs done, so my timing is good.
Wow.
Yeah. I will be taking it back apart. This part here comes off pretty easy, so I can stick at least a few parishioners and choir people inside the church, but I'm not going to fool with that tonight.